Manitoba Liquor Mart presents Great Tastes of Manitoba. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Taste is sponsored by Manitoba Agriculture. Welcome to Great Tastes of Manitoba. My name is Des Daniels, and tonight we are here with Manitoba beef producers Adriana Findlay. Family Day menu. Of course, every day is kind of family day, so we're going to celebrate with some really extraordinary recipes tonight. And of course, Aaron Alblas, Manitoba Liquor Mart, is here as well to do some beverage pairings for us. And a good job he always does. So let us run through our recipes here just right off the bat. What are we making tonight?
Okay, so our first recipe is going to be a play on breakfast or brunch. We're doing corned beef brunch cups. Those are really great to feed a crowd. Our second is a steak Cobb salad. Also really good to pack up the family, do a barbecue or a picnic. And then our third, we're gonna do a traditional sirloin beef lasagna.
Yeah,
so good.
That sounds awesome. And these look super fun too. So can't wait to get into that. So for family members who will say are of the age of majority, what would you serve with some of these recipe ideas?
Yeah, so Adriana has some great recipes, and for those of us with large families, we know when everyone gets together, there's a lot of different opinions. Preferences.
Right.
So what we've got is we have 3 different types of wine, white, red, rosé, that compare up and down the recipes you've put together. So we're going to satisfy a lot of tastes.
No stress. Love
No
it, Aaron.
stress.
Okay, we'll check back with you in just a little bit. So, corned beef brunch cups. I love this right off the bat because they look so adorable. Can I use that word?
Yes.
I don't mean in any way to sound disparaging. They look so great. So where do we kind of get started with this one?
Okay, so these brunch cups start with our potato base. So we're doing a hash brown. So I just have these shredded hash browns in a pan here. They're kind of crisping up with a little bit of canola oil and butter. We're also going to be adding some green onion, just kind of the white part of the green onion, more the oniony flavor to that, and mix that up. And we're gonna be putting in some of the corned beef as well as some cheddar cheese.
Okay, and I know you wanted to talk a little bit about corned beef. So
yes.
This is obviously what we're using for this particular recipe. So what makes it so special? What makes it so useful in this particular application?
So what we're doing is we're using a deli product. So corned beef is actually, I have it here sliced from our deli, and it can be found at any deli counter, and the cut of beef is actually from the brisket. So it's kind of one of those more tougher cuts of meat that typically corned beef, what it is a cured meat. So it goes into a saltwater brine from 1 to 7 days, depending on the size of the cut.
Oh, wow.
And it's also, the brisket can also be paired with, could also be made into pastrami as well. So corned beef is actually boiled after it's been brined, and pastrami smoked. So
okay,
that's the difference.
I did not. Yeah, all right.
And the corned beef is a tad bit leaner than the pastrami.
Okay.
But also very delicious. So we're using this salty, delicious piece of beef today.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to add our cheddar into the potatoes, and this is going to help bring these all together.
Yeah, anytime you've got like something in a cup with potatoes, you've got to have a little bit of
glue,
cheese
little
with it. Yeah.
Yes, and breakfast or brunch with
Sure.
a little bit of cheddar is delicious. So just adding some salt and pepper, and then we can add that corned beef in as well.
Okay. Oh, you want me to do? Or
So
you've got
I'll
that
do
already done. Do you want me to
this.
throw mine in too,
Yes,
or is yours
please.
special in some way?
No, not at all. Just diced, and so that all gets mixed in together.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do is put these into our muffin tins. So I just have a regular muffin tin that I have greased with a little bit of canola spray, and then that just kind of gets formed in there. So we can work with that right away.
All right.
Okay, so I'll just move this out of the way.
That's two. Okay.
So basically, these just, you put in kind of a heaping tablespoon
I just eat that already.
Oh, this is a perfect hash.
Like,
it's so good.
You could just go with that. But of course, we've got these Countryside Farms Vita eggs that we're gonna put in with this. And you know what's really kind of cool about this recipe too is that if you want to make eggs for a large group of people, that's kind of hard to do sometimes, because how do you kind of get it all out at the same time and make sure that, you know, this is assuming that, because we cook this to like what would be like over easy, or
I do to over easy, and it's just 12 minutes in the oven at 350.
Yeah.
So pretty quick. Like once your guests arrive, you can kind of, but judging when people are going to be sitting around the table, you can get all the eggs out, you know, at the same time.
It's not like you're, you know, running around and some people are eating and some people are waiting. So
exactly.
I kind of like that
it's
idea
really nice
with it.
And also we've used this recipe to pack up and bring, you know, on picnics or hikes. We've even brought it camping. So it's very, you know, packable and transportable.
Do you cook the eggs a little bit longer if you're going to be taking them hiking? I'm trying to...
It kind of, the 12 minutes leaves it a little kind of gelatinous yolky. So it's not bad at all. Like they really do travel quite well. And you don't even really need to even heat them up. You can just eat them cold. They're so good.
Well, I have to be honest, when I first saw this, I was thinking, oh, kids' lunches, because this is like the bane of my existence. It's like packing lunch for my kids.
It's so perfect.
You could almost, like, there's no nuts in there. You could totally get away with that. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right on.
Gluten-free as well. So,
love it.
Yeah, good for a lot of different people.
So can I put an egg in here?
Yes, please.
Is that just so just like...
Crack an egg. And I'll just keep making these here.
Just careful not to get the shell in there, Des. Voila! Is that good?
Perfect.
Did I do good?
I think that looks amazing.
Right on. And then I think we have, we have the finished product, actually.
We do have the finished product, yes. So
okay, so I'm going to go grab that. Just so that we can have a quick look at that. And 12 minutes, you say?
12 minutes is what I cooked mine at.
Okay. Yeah, beautiful. And they smell absolutely amazing, right? There you have it. Okay, so our corned beef brunch cups, perfect, easy, slick. And when we come back, we're going to do steak Cobb salad right here on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by greattastesmb.ca. Local farms, local foods.